So to kick off the round and the season, we have Richmond taking on Carlton on the Thursday night at 7:25 at the MCG. Now this will probably be the closest round one clash between these two sides in years, as up until last year Carlton were pretty crap against the Tigers. Previously the Tigers got the job done against the Blues by 15 points in round 14, but I think the Blues will get revenge and get their first win of the season by 10 points. Just 7 months after that classic 6-point qualifying final, the Cats are back at the MCG against the Pies, this time a Friday night at 7:40. Now the Cats have a few injuries coming into the round one clash, and I think this might stop them from getting a strong start to the season. I've actually got the Pies winning by 2 points in a thriller. The first of our Saturday clashes, we have the Roos taking on the Eagles at Marvel Stadium at 1:45. Now basically these two teams will be fighting for the wooden spoon this year, so who's going to get the first chance of avoiding it? I think North Melbourne, who will get their first victory under Alistair Clarkson, winning by 5 points. At 4:35, we have the Power taking on the Lions at Adelaide Oval. Now, as both these teams are looking to improve this year, it actually might be a close contest. But I just think the Lions are going to be too strong for the Power and will dominate in the second half, winning by 36 points. At 7:25, we have Melbourne taking on the Bulldogs at the MCG. Now, the Demons are looking strong and pretty confident coming into the new season, and I don't think the Bulldogs will quite match that, so I have the D's winning this by 25 points. At 8 o'clock, we have the Suns taking on the Swans at the newly renamed Heritage Bank Stadium. Now, both teams have high expectations coming into the season, but who's going to shut up the critics by getting a round one victory? I think the Swans. I just think they're too strong and talented for the Suns and will knock them off by 28 points. The first of our Sunday games, we have the Giants taking on the Crows at Giants Stadium at 1:10. Previously, the Giants thrashed the Crows by 59 points in Adelaide, but the loss of talent at the Giants makes it a different story. I think the Crows will win in an upset by 32 points. At 3:20, we have a classic rival between the Hawks and the Bombers at the MCG to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the 1983 Grand Final. Now, these clashes are usually pretty tight and exciting, and I think that will continue, but you might be shocked. I have a big call. I actually have the Hawks winning this one by 10 points. At 4:40, we have the Saints taking on Freo at Marvel Stadium. Now, Ross the Boss is back in town, coaching his former side against his former side, so there will be a bit of tension under the roof of Marvel Stadium. Now, even though Ross is back and Saints fans have hope in him, I don't think anything special will happen round one. I think Fremantle have much more to give and will get a victory by 41 points.